weird, isn't it? It looks like it's moving together.
It's like a funnel.
Yeah, you see that, Chris? Yeah.
Hey, watch out.
Hello, hello, can you hear me?
Does it look like a funnel?
Brian Snyder.
It's like a...
It's like
Come on over here. You want to do a little television with me? What's your full name?
Chris Fraley.
Chris what?
Fraley.
Fraley.
Second time I've actually seen one.
Let's have you guys on this side of me real fast. Because, Nolan, can we show like all the activity that's happening right here?
Yeah, they want you in first.
Yes. I am at Pecos and the I-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chandler. Chandler. Okay, yes. Yes. Three, two, one. Test, test, test. 3, 2, 1. Yes, yes, Margaret. What? 2 R's, 1 T. Yes, me.
Why don't you
2
come
R's,
over
1
here
T.
so I can have this. Come over here. There. And I'll pan over that way.
All right. I want to show how much activity there is.
If you guys can come over on
All right,
this side.
sorry.
All right.
You're going to swing around, Nolan?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's moving toward us, Carrie. We are at I-10 in Pecos, and let me show you what we can see right here. We have an orange sky with this wall of dust coming our direction, and you know you're in the right place when you see all these storm chasers as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different groups of people out here taking photographs, and 2 of these folks are very well known in our community as well. Brian Snyder, tell me a little bit about what we're seeing out here today.
It's a massive wall of dust. It's probably one of the biggest dust storms we've had in recent years. We were on it all the way down in Tucson. Started out with just a little bit of dust, and then by the time it gets to Phoenix, it's massive.
How early did you start chasing this storm?
I think we left about noon, and we had lunch and just waited in the heat, waited for it to happen.
And you're live streaming this right now.
Yeah, we're live streaming right now on my website, briansnyder.com/live.
All right, and let's talk to you, kind sir. Tell me your name.
Chris Fraley.
And how long have you been storm chasing?
Oh, about 2 years.
Tell me about today's chase.
Oh, it was a lot of patience, a lot of waiting, and then finally you get to this, so it makes it all worthwhile.
And what makes you want to storm chase?
This right here.
Yeah.
At what point do you say, okay, this is time to stop and capture?
Oh, I mean, from the beginning. I mean, look at this. I mean, you see the edge right here. I mean, how this thing, look at the size of this thing. I think earlier I saw a report it's around 3,000 feet and growing. So, I mean, it's easily over that right now. But again, you know, we started off at noon today, sat out in the hot sun, you know, waiting for a lot of nothing for a while. And then here we go. This makes it all worthwhile.
Is this kind of a record dust storm for you all?
It's a big one.
It's a big one. The July 5th, I still think it's bigger. Yeah, the July 5th, I mean, that one was majorly much. I mean, that's the biggest one we've ever seen. But since 2011, I would say this is probably the biggest we've seen. Yeah.
And you guys know how to do this professionally, and you take these pictures so that people can stay at home and look at your beautiful photos. Tell me what you want people to know out there.
You know, these are beautiful to look at, but it's very dangerous. This is probably one of the most deadly things you can run into besides lightning and, you know, different things out here. And I saw a lot of people when we were driving, they were pulling over, getting to the side of the road. And so that's exactly what you want to do. Pull over, turn your lights off. And so I think people are finally realizing what to do.
So people are behaving well. And we saw something that looked like a gustnado. What was that thing?
You know, I don't know for sure. I didn't get a great look at it, but I'm pretty sure earlier when we were chasing, we saw a gustnado right out in front of it. These things ride the outflow off the storm. You're actually feeling it right now. And very easily a gustnado can form right in front of it.
And we are feeling that wind really start to kick up right now. In fact, you might see it. All right, the guys are running, so that means the dust storm is coming our way. Oh my gosh. Okay, this dust is really blowing in your eyes. It's moving very quickly. I don't know about miles per hour, but this thing has got some speed. All my hair is blowing in my face right now, and this thing is a moving. I can barely see past my photographer right now, and I'm standing an arm's length away from him. This is what it's like to be right in the middle of a dust storm, folks. So I hope you are home safe and sound and just watching us on TV, because this is why it is important to be off the roads. If you can hear us and you are on the roads, it is important that you pull off the road as soon as you can before you see this thing get too close to you, because that's what you want to do, and turn off your lights as well. Also, if you have a need for information, ADOT has a phone number that you can call. That is 511, and you can get what is happening on the road. You can see this thing is moving very quickly. I can barely see past these vehicles right now, and we have a lot of folks staying right here, staying put in the middle of this dust storm. We are in Chandler off I-10 and Pecos, and I see another car that is moving this direction. Oh, he's not doing the right thing. The lights are coming toward us, thank goodness, and they're moving our way. So we actually have a tumbleweed blowing through. There you go. There you go, Fields. Yes. Yeah, I can hear you now, Fields. Yeah. I did. Okay, you know what? Right now, I'm right in front of my photographer. I can barely see past him. And you can just see the orange overtaking you right now. That orange color surrounding poor Nolan is squinting as he faces me because I've got my back to the dust. Close your eyes, Nolan, if you can, because I can see he's in pain. This thing is moving quickly. It's moving, oh, it's getting harder now. It's coming much faster. The dust is getting kicked up. Like I told you, we're getting some branches kicking up. Literal tumbleweeds blowing through in the middle of the desert here in Arizona. So this is a Arizona monsoon, folks. There's no doubt. You know, growing up here in the valley, I think that I was always really safe and good. I don't think I've ever been on the road in the field when this has happened. So live TV, you gotta love it for that. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, Carrie, you know, you always know you're in the right place when you see a storm chaser, and that always makes me feel a little bit at ease because you know these guys are professionals. You can see the dust. Woo! We've got a howling wind right now, and I feel a little bit of sprinkles as well. This thing is moving and moving quick, and it's picking up a lot of what's on the ground as well. So please do be safe. If you're out there, you want to pull over and stay in your car, put the emergency brake on. Look at this thing moving. Nolan, let's take a look. Woo! All right. Yeah. We are at I-10 and Pecos. Right, exactly. This is not a good... Okay, well, I can barely see the camera because this stuff is picking up. It's getting very quick. I wonder what the wind speed is out here because it feels intense. Sand in my eye and in my mouth now. And we have storm chasers taking photos of me trying to report in the dust storm. Nolan's laughing at me, and this storm is very intense. I'm sure you can see by the looks of me how strong that this wind is. Now it's like taking a beating with little hail pellets, if you will. I knew I should have brought my sunglasses out for this thing as shields, but I didn't. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious, Fields. But this, well, I have a mouth. It's gotten much darker. The Fields, it's gotten much darker out here. It's tremendously in a very quick amount of time. I'm talking like 5 seconds. We have a change in the light span that we can see, and definitely a change in visibility. The wind has slowed down a smidge. I'm not getting kicked in the face as much with sand as I was 2 minutes ago, so that's good news, but the visibility has definitely gone down. I can barely see right in front of it, or past this car that's right in front of me. So visibility is down. Looks like wind's taking another blow for us right now. well, you know what? The dust and wind turned into wind and rain. I want to bring in a couple of fellows who went through this storm with me. Thanks, guys, for bearing with me and talking me through my first dust storm. Tell me a little bit about what is happening right now out here.
We're with the tail end of the dust storm right now, so we've got rain coming up from the south. You can see the lightning's around us right now, so the dust storm's clearing out, but the storm is coming.
And we went through quite a dust storm. And we stood out here, and it was about 50 miles per hour. Talk to me about what happened to me and what happened here.
Well, we got in the car and we were watching you, and you're about 20 feet from us, and at one point all we could see is his camera light. You were completely gone. And so it's 20 feet, I mean less than 20 feet of visibility. Just a good reason why you should not be on the road.
And tell me about the pictures you guys were taking out here today.
We both were time-lapsing. Hopefully one of us will get our time-lapse up within the next day or so. But we were time-lapsing the storm as it was approaching us and came on us in a hurry.
So what's next for you guys?
We're probably going to head a little bit further north right now and see if we can get ahead of this storm that's rolling up right now and see if we can catch some lightning later tonight.
So the storm chasing continues for you.
Oh yeah, never ends.
It's not done until it's done.
And why do you do this?
You know, it's an adrenaline rush. I think actually after you've done it right here, I think you'll understand why. It's really cool to be right there with nature, get right and out and see it. You know, it's just something I've been doing for years.
And when do you know when to hop in the car?
When the lightning surrounds you and it starts getting really close, it's time to leave. You know, safety first. You know, you always want to come back and chase another day. So have a healthy respect.
That's a good indication. That lightning was getting close. You got to be terrified of lightning as a storm chaser, or you're overconfident. I mean, as soon as you see lightning, as soon as you hear the thunder, you need to get back in your car. It's just not worth getting struck.
Well, we got you guys out of your car, and we know you want to hit the road. So thank you so much for being with us, and we'll look for your photos. Where are we going to find them?
ChrisFraley.com
and BrianSnyder.com.
Gotta give them a shout out right there. And thanks guys, stay safe out there. So we'll continue to monitor this situation out here. We're off of I-10 in Pecos, and this is where we rode out the storm that rolled in, I guess about an hour and 15 minutes ago that we got here. And then the storm really came over us rather quickly. It seemed like it wasn't going to end though with a dust storm supposed to be about 30-40 minutes. I'm willing to gamble that it went longer than that, and it was intense as well. We were talking about strong winds, about 50 miles an hour. Kim Quintero told me at one point I was standing in 45-mile-an-hour winds out here. We saw the orange sky, the dust blowing in, moving over us, and then we couldn't see anything at all. We're talking zero visibility with the sand blowing into our eyes, our face, hair, our shoes. My shoes are filled with sand right now, so glad that we were able to stay safe though through this storm, and now it's moved into more of a rain coming down. I'd say more than a sprinkle right now, but not too much more. Guys, back to you.
We've been chasing it all the way since Tucson.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of chasers out today. So at first it didn't look like anything was going to happen, and then a severe thunderstorm, and I guess right over the Catalinas got it. So got it going. It's so dry, it's just bound to happen.
Yeah.
You guys do this regularly?
Yeah, I've already chased over 1,000 miles in 3 days.
Oh my gosh, 3 days.
Yesterday, where was I? Southeast Arizona, Grand Canyon the first day.
Wow.
So.
And where are you from?
I live down in Maricopa.
You do?
So, chase about 10,000 plus miles, seems like a year.
Wow. And go ahead and say and spell your name for me.
Brian Snyder, Bryan Snyder.
And who are you guys with?
We're just independent. This is my card.
But you said, oh, perfect. I think I saw some stuff about you on our mass emails today.
Yeah, your meteorologist Ken was texting me.
Okay, yeah, that right there.
Let me just set this camera up real quick, and then I'll get on my way. But yeah, we're live streaming, probably with the largest live streaming service in the world. So there could be people all over the world watching this right now.
And what's the website called?
It's I think it's tvnweather.com, and they I've seen people on my feed from New Zealand, Europe, you name it. If they're up, they're watching. So right now I'm going to try to set up a time lapse. I got like a really wide lens on. I'll just let this thing go until it probably hits us. There.
Yeah, really.
I'll show you the feed if you want in a second.
Yeah. In fact, we may want to call it.
Hold on.
See, doesn't it? It looks like it's moving together.
It's like a funnel.
Yeah, do you see that, Chris? Yeah.
Hey, watch out.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Does that look like a funnel?
Brian Snyder.
It's like a...
It's like
Come on in here.
Yes,
You want to do a little